Welcome to the Mother Daughter-ish podcast. It's your mama's favorite podcast.
And the podcast your daughter always wanted.
This is Miss Dawn.
And Angelique.
From the 713. Houston, y'all. Get connected and stay connected weekly as new shows debut on Sunday, Wednesday, and please check out our Saturday Out and About showcases.
Enjoy the show. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell every woman on the planet that you know about our show.
Here's our show for today. February the 18th, and as you know, as always, we have a holiday to share with you. You know, I got excited when I found that website that had 365-day holidays where there's a holiday every year, but then they have one called Unusual Holidays, and I really like that one because that one is kind of like what just regular people just kind of made up holidays, and I think it's interesting. But today is National what? Angie's favorite day?
Wine day.
National
Drink
wine day. So I guess we have to drink wine. Put me just a skosh. Because you look like
a skosh.
Oh, I thought that was your glass. That's a lot. I'm gonna be drunk.
Girl.
Put me a skosh.
10% winking owl from Aldi.
Okay, stop. No, just kidding. She hadn't even poured any. All righty. So we'll have a little toast. What would you like to toast to? National Drink. Girl, it's strong. Be laid out.
Sangria.
Oh. Drink wine day.
You know, real drinkers, when after you cheers, you're supposed to hit the table and then drink.
Only a wine. Only a wine, though. I felt like Martin. It hit the back of my throat strong. All I can think of when Cardi B say, hit the back of the little thing. No, it don't. No, it don't. Oh, it smells.
Anyway.
You could tell I'm not a wine drinker or any kind of drinker because my eyes starting to get watery. I'm already drunk. 10%
winking owl. Sangria. You sure is down in it.
Are you supposed to put ice with this?
I mean, no.
I like that it's red and it's not dry like Merlot or whatever that other one is. Everybody like
dry.
Yeah, this right here is it's not dry, but
they got red sangria and they got white sangria.
I need some crushed ice.
Do you want some more?
I'm just saying I like cold stuff.
Sometimes I like room temperature red wine.
Do you?
I mean, but this was cold earlier because it was sitting in my car. But I like Shiraz. Shiraz is also sweet.
We're not gonna go down your wine list because we know
you
like all of it. Exactly, because we've been talked about 47 wines. But do you have a favorite where if you could get it every time? Tell them what you told me about this wine and where you got it from and how much, because I didn't even know. I thought all wines were $20 or more.
No, Aldi has a wine brand called Winking Owl. And they have everything from any type of wine, really. And it's like $2.99.
Show the bottle.
It's a good, like, regular size. I like Yellowtail's brand.
We're going to have to do a show where we drink a bottle of wine and I'll just see what's going to happen. Because, you know, here I am sitting over here almost 50 years old and I've never gotten lit before. Is that what they call it?
I'll get you there.
I've never, and I'm sure I'll be all on the floor. Time I said aloud your name.
Well, you're home, so.
Exactly. Hey, that'd be perfect. Then I could just go straight to sleep.
Yep.
You could see yourself out. I probably would. Our showcase for today's Friday show is going to be from, of course, one of our sponsors, and it is Certified Hemp Hut.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite thing? You remember when we went, we did go with Certified Hemp Hut and we did an actual face-to-face interview because one, we wanted to show you around the store. Two, we wanted to try the food that was there that they infuse with CBD, some of it and some of it they don't. We also wanted to interview the young man that owns it, but then we just wanted to see what the vibe was over there. And I'm going to tell you, everything I just named, they hit the points on all of that.
I'm still thinking about them boudin egg rolls. Was it boudin egg rolls?
Yeah.
With the queso?
Right. Mm-hmm. But what I'm thinking about, what was that we dipped the queso in? Was that some shrimp or something? Lobster.
It was like crab or something. Yeah. Some type of seafood queso.
Yeah, he does like a seafood queso, which is really good because it kind of reminded me of when I took your sister for her birthday last year to Lost and Found. And there was nothing on the menu that I could eat, no meat or nothing like that I could eat. And he was like, well, we have this crab queso with lobster and all that stuff in it. And he was like, and we'll bring you some good thick homemade chips. And I was like, okay. And it actually got me full.
Was it good? You like
it? It was very good. I mean, if I had to go back there, I would have that same thing again. Yeah, it was good. It really was. What was the favorite thing that, other than the food, because we both loved the food. Chef was cute too, but anyway.
I liked that they had dog treats and dog products for like CBD dog products. And the only reason why I thought it was neat because I have a friend whose dog literally trembles and shakes and has like anxiety when it rains, thunders, or
how did
fireworks.
he do during the New Year fireworks?
Oh, it's a girl, but she it took probably about,
because these people don't care about these fireworks. They may sound like it's a bomb in your house.
It probably took a week after New Year's. She kept sleeping like by me, and even if it gets too windy, she gets scared.
So like the wind is blowing today. It's like, I'm telling you, sometimes I'm laying in the bed and I will hear the wind blowing so hard that it seems like somebody's taking the roof off, because that wind is blowing so high. And you got that wind thing on the top, so it makes a lot of noise. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I think one of my favorite things was to just know that they have the creams and things that you can rub with the CBD on your hand to alleviate pain and anxiety and all kinds of things. Muscle aches. I like that they have the bath bombs. I do like the way they had their showcase set up was like all CBD stuff, and then some of the more powerful things in there. But I'm noticing like they had an event for New Year's Eve evening. They had a Christmas event. They really try to bring in, the people in the community to come. And I noticed that he was saying that he had put an advertising in one of the country club magazines, because there are CEOs who like their products. You know what I'm saying? I bought a couple of things from over there. Did you buy anything that day?
I don't remember. I don't think.
Oh, you were so happy because they had the margarita machine. They had the margarita machine working and the food.
And it was a real one. It wasn't wine based. It was you could tell it was actually Grey Goose
real deal
in there.
Yeah. The other thing I like about it too is they have sitting space in there where when you go in there, and I know in any town that you're in, if you're in a town where you just kind of want to go and lounge and hang back and have a kickback with friends, but we also thought that it would be a good place to have like a little gathering, like a little event. That way you've got your products there and like your CBD and all that stuff, but then also you have your hookah if you do that. I've never done it, but if you have your hookah there, but then also you can eat, you can drink, you can watch TV.
Yeah, and he said just that chill. They have it to where you can go over there and pregame before you go out or something like that.
So can you imagine the next time the Super Bowl is in Houston and people are always looking for things to do? That's gonna be really awesome that they would find out about that. All right, I'm getting a little lightheaded. So I bought two products that I wanted to show to you so that you could just kind of get an idea of the size and different things that they have. So the other thing that I really liked that they had is they had the CBD Infused Soap. These soaps, I'm telling you, it smells so good.
I smelled it earlier, but I can't.
It smells so good. You could tell that she has black soap in it. Because black soap, does it say that on it?
It says coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, distilled water, sodium hydroxide, castor oil, cocoa butter is what I smell. You can smell it. CBD fragrance.
And the castor oil, I can smell it. I can't wait to use that one. I've been saving it for a nice good bubble bath day or something like that. But I've got one that's open right now. That's one that we bought at Grinnell's. So I'm still using on that one.
I still have that soap from Miami.
Which one?
That Shea Moisture one.
The one, the big fat one that we cut in half?
Yeah, it's still big and fat.
I told you, you said it looked the same. I'm like, I haven't used mine yet because I was going to use this one first because really it smells so good. But I can definitely smell like all of the castor and all those products that she's using in these soap is the same stuff that I buy to use in mine. So I know the smell of them. The packaging is nice. It tells you exactly what's in there. That's something I don't like is when I go to a store and I see a soap because I look at how pretty it is, how it's packaged and all that, look to see who makes it. But when you don't tell me what's in it, I'm thinking you may have pineapples in it or strawberries or something that may make me itchy or something. Right. So I like that she put all of her ingredients in there. And the reason I keep saying she, and I mentioned that there's a man who owns it, is because he's working with a very nice young lady. She and her mother, they have a soap making company. They do body butters, they do soaps, and they do the bath bombs like you like. They do the bath bombs. So I'm getting lightheaded. Jeez. Should I take a break? Girl, you don't go. Seriously though. Okay, and then I'm gonna let you explain this because I don't even know what I bought, but I was curious enough to buy it.
So this is a Delta 8.
Wait. And then they gave me a nice little thank you bag for buying.
Yes.
All right.
This is a Delta 8 exotic cannabis pre-roll.
And we don't know what Delta 8 means.
Delta
and
8,
there are
well,
some people who don't know what cannabis means.
So Delta 8 is one of the strands that they had not too long after the actual strand
Snoop
of
Dogg
COVID
Jr.
came out.
Mhm.
But it says, I was reading, it says contains less than 3% Delta 9 THC.
What's that, 9% THC?
It says less than 3%.
What's the 9 THC mean?
I think Delta 9 is
Oh, it's Delta 9. Okay.
Delta 9 THC, but you know, most people smoke like 17 plus percent. Like me, I'm in the 20s, but 0.3, it's
Snoop
not that
Dogg
much.
Jr.
It's more of a calming CBD. It's like literally not that much THC in it, but it says it's it's one of these little things that you kind of pop the top, but it's been kind of difficult. But yeah, it's the exotic Delta 8.
How would somebody go by knowing, let's just say they want pure CBD? Is that a such thing? Mm-hmm. Okay. So how would they know? Would they just ask, I don't want anything with THC, or how would they get to that?
Yeah, you can do that because they have the CBD flower that looks like, cannabis.
Well, let me tell you how different Angie and me are. When did we buy this? Back in October?
I don't even want to look at my pictures.
September,
It was like
October.
August, something like that.
August, and I still have mine. If Angie would have had it, it would have been dead.
It would have been gone before we got in the car.
Exactly. It would have been gone before we got in the car for us to come home. So I am in the phase of just trying this, trying that, seeing, I missed out on all this action at 20-something years old that she's getting to experience. I wasn't into any of that. It wasn't even a thought, I know I said something to somebody. And I said, everybody hasn't smoked weed. And he was like, everybody has smoked weed. I said, I have never smoked weed. And I'm pretty sure my mama haven't either. He was like, your mom smokes some weed. She just ain't telling you. And I'm like, I don't think so. Because I haven't. So I can't say that everybody has done it, because then that's excluding my truth, So I don't think so. I don't know. I ain't never asked her. Children stay in children's places. Let me just go get me some coffee and sober up.
You don't even drink coffee. Sober up.
Let me get some black coffee and sober up, so I can be ready.
That's the worst. You don't mix alcohol with coffee.
But they always ask you if you want coffee at the end of a dinner when you done drunk all that wine and liquor and scotch and all that. Then what's the first thing they ask you after dinner? Would you like some dessert and coffee?
For the ones that know that mix alcohol with their coffee, they know they're gonna have a great day. And it's like spiking your coffee.
I see people doing that though. I was watching a movie and a guy, they asked him, what kind of coffee are you drinking? He was like, vodka. And he had mixed liquor into his coffee. So that's not a good thing.
You're gonna be very energetic and drunk.
That sounds like a good thing if you're at work. No. Energetic and drunk. So that means
caffeine, and then whatever you drinking got you feeling, yeah.
It's weird. See, I wouldn't even know that. I'd be one of them fools that'd be like, hey, let me just mix it and
fool around. Need some tea or something.
I need some coffee because I feel a little woozy.
Well, 10%. She wouldn't know what to do with Port Royale. You wouldn't know what to do with that.
What percent is that?
I'm talking about Port Royale.
I was gonna say that sounds like the hotel we went to.
No, that is port wine. Port wine is 18% and up, but it's brandy.
But that's not far from 10.
It's brandy mixed with
is brandy dark liquor?
Red wine. Yeah.
I don't let brown.
Brandy was the first shot I had 2008.
Listen, Linda. I do not allow brown liquor to touch these lips. In my imagination, when I was a kid, I always felt like if you drink brown liquor, your mouth would turn black, like your gums and your lips. So I don't allow brown liquor to touch these lips.
This would stain anything before. But this wine is sweet and medium bodied, the light red fruit notes with a hint of citrus. This is paired well with seafood, grilled veggies, and Spanish cuisine. Oh,
it tells you what wine. I saw this girl doing this show about which wines you should pair with what kind of foods. I did see that. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know.
Me and Kiana went to a party one time, and it was a table 2 times as big as filled with bottles. And they had a bunch of crackers and cheese. And I really got to understand that some of them really are paired well with crackers and cheese and grapes.
The same girl that does the wine and cooking show, she also talks about which onions you should use on which kind of food. And I was like, that makes sense. And I guess I must just automatically know because I've never mixed the wrong red onions or white onions or yellow onions or anything like that.
Cooking with wine too.
Yeah,
it's good. Bless you.
Bless me, I'm getting drunk because I'm sneezing. all this liquor I done had. Actually, it wasn't even much, but I'm feeling it. But anyway, making my ear itching and everything. I'm feeling like getting naked. I just can't. Have you ever been around somebody who drank so much they wanted to get naked?
Yeah. And they
Are
did.
you the one?
No.
What do you do when you get wasted?
That's a good question. I haven't got wasted in a long time.
What do you do when you start feeling real good and the wine start working?
I'll probably just be wanting to play games or like sing or something.
Play.
No, like board games, like Cards of Humanity, stuff like that.
You know how to play cards?
No, there's a game called Cards of Humanity.
Cards?
Was it cards? Something against humanity, something.
No, because I was gonna say if it says cards.
Yeah, I learned how to play spades last year, but it's something I can't. I can
play Goldfish.
That's
and Uno, and that's it. Yeah. I never learned how to play cards.
Cards against.
But I had a cousin that used to whoop every dude we knew. She'd whoop him in gin rummy. I'd be just sitting there watching hours and hours and hours of gin rummy and never learned one technique. But I would just love to see, because every dude would be like, "Oh, you can't whoop me. You can't whoop me, girl. I've been playing gin rummy since I was 5." And she would just be like, "Okay, let's play," and just be whooping them one by one. Gin rummy. It's one of those hood games that all the hood people know how to play, but I never learned how to play it. So I must have been in the hood, but wasn't of the hood because I didn't learn too much. But anyway, that's our show for today. We are so thankful for our sponsor, Certified Hemp Hut, with the 2 products that I wanted to showcase today. Just keep in mind, though, they have, would you say over 50 or more products in there? Because they have so many different brands.
Yeah.
And if you get lucky and you go on a day when he's got a lot of samples, he'll give you some of those too. We went on a day where he didn't have very many, but he does have samples. Because I remember when he was first starting his business, he had thousands of samples from so many places, but he wanted to see which ones he really cared about, which ones he really liked, which ones were really effective, right? And then letting other people try it and they rave about it. Then, okay, you write that down on the list. That's the product you want to sell. So that's really good. So if you ever find yourself in Spring, Texas, or anywhere near Houston, Texas, and you're looking for a great place to go and kind of chill and get some good food and CBD and things like that, definitely check out Certified Hemp Hut. Certified Hemp Hut. And that's our show for today. And if you'd like to support our show, it is $MDI Podcast. And if you'd like to send us something in the mail for us to showcase on your behalf for your company and to tell everybody about you, you can send it to P.O. Box. That's 842398, Houston, Texas 77284. So P.O. Box 842398, Houston, Texas 77284.
Yes, and before we let you go, please continue to subscribe, like, share, and comment on our content.
All right, and that's our show for today. I'm gonna go get some coffee because I'm feeling drunk, and that's our show for today. So bye for now.
Bye.